Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry and this is your Impact Wrestling review. Impact was actually okay last night, guys. It was middle of the road and I was more surprised that it was seemingly a little bit better than Raw. But before we go any further, guys, before we jump into this, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It means a bunch to me. The support that I'm getting on this channel is great. And I'm able to talk about and enjoy wrestling a little bit more than what I was doing before. So I took it from 95%, 90% enjoyment till 98, 99. Depending, SmackDown's just that one that's keeping it low. Right guys, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and let's get into this. So, first match we had straight out the bat. We had a little bit beforehand, but it doesn't really matter. So we had Impact World Championship match, which was Terry Miguel versus Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards picked up the win here, just under 11 minutes. Really solid match, guys. There was nothing really nitpicky I can say about this. It was entertaining. It set the tone for the show. It really set the tone for the show. 2.5 stars is what I gave this match. And yeah, 2.5. After the match was done, Eric Young came out. Smirks a little Eddie. Eddie yells to come down to the ring. Eric Young teases he's going to go down, shakes his finger, says no, and he'll do it in his own time. I know they've already done this with another championship, but I do kind of like... Oh no, they've done this with this championship before. Like, just at Slammiversary. Who knows, guys. Anyway, I do really like this Eric Young coming back and the roster being boosted up. Sorry for the weird cut there, guys. Hay fever's killing me today. So there was a Wrestle House thing that was okay. Now this is literally through the night. You have a couple of weird matches that are part of it, but yeah. Well, I'll say my thoughts at the end, but yeah, the Wrestle House thing was okay. It was a little bit weird. So winner sleeps in the ring was the match of this thing. It was Ace Romero versus Crazy Steve. Ace Romero picked up the win. I didn't give this a rating, guys. The segments went on too long, but I'm sure most people enjoyed these segments, right? But I hope they don't rip the ass out of it. I really hope they don't make this like a continuously weekly thing that they're going to rip the piss out of. But Ace Romero picked up the win here. So I think Crazy Steve sleeps in the ring. I don't know. We get a vignette for the Motor City Machine Guns, reintroducing the two of them to Impact audience, going back to their TNA days and stuff like that, because there might not be Impact fans that were there from TNA. But I don't know anybody who doesn't know the Motor City Machine Guns because they're great. There was a load of segments, Katie and Rob and stuff like that. It just dragged on a little after this, but yeah. Then we got to a non-title match. It was Kimberly versus Pruzono. I think that's right. Pruzono picked up the win, 2.5 stars. I thought this was a really decent match. Yeah, there was nothing else that I can really say. Pruzono was strong without kind of burying Lee, given the win was kind of was good. I really enjoyed it. There was no need for it to... Yeah, I would have liked to have maybe seen it go a little bit longer because it was 5 minutes 36 seconds, maybe around the 10-minute mark, but I'm sure that match is going to be coming up in the future. And 2.5 stars I gave this. Then we had Katie Forbes walking around backstage. She runs into Sami Callihan, accusing him of being a fan. He said he's a former world champion. She's not buying it, says that you can get her website. Go visit her website. There was more Wrestling House stuff, and the only thing I could think of, what the hell is Jim Cornette going to say about this? That man is a gift to wrestling, and also one of the worst things that's happened to wrestling in a long time. So yeah, let's see what he has to say about it later on. So now we have Loser leaves the room, which is still part of this Wrestling House thing. Cousin Jake versus Cody Deaner. Cousin Jake picked up the win. I think this match tried to be more funny than what it actually was. It just wasn't that funny. I've no gave these matches any ratings, guys, because there's no need for it. So, back from the break, we have Sami Callihan finds Ken Shamrock. He says it's been a week and he wants an explanation. Sam Luck says he can't think of one right now and he's out of here and he doesn't know when he's coming back. I don't know why this was a thing. Katie and RVD are there. Katie says Sammy is the guy that was keeping on her, sorry. RVD says he can't look. But he can look, but he has to keep his distance. A lot of shite, pretty much. So RVD and Katie come to the ring. They're ready to show the pictures they said they were going to show. When they do show the pictures, Sami Callihan's face has been superimposed over Katie's and a voiceover mocking her. Katie tries to act like she's angry, which didn't really work. And she really didn't look like she was angry at all, but you got that from what Matthews and Renee were saying. But yeah, sorry for the weird cut again, guys. Had to go blow the nose. Right, yeah, that Katie and Rob thing is just weird. Like, you have Impact Wrestling, which has got wrestlers on it, which is enjoyable to watch and stuff, and then you just have so just leave them to that side. Anyway, so then we have Reno Scum versus Good Brothers. Good Brothers picked up the win. 2.5 stars, 6.5 minutes. A good functional main event. Was really here just to kind of build the feud between Austin and Fulton, which, for the Good Brothers feud between Austin and Fulton, which is the next kind of segment. Austin goes down to the ring to distract the Good Brothers. Lister tries to jump them, but they get plummeled and thrown over the rope, so Gallows and Anderson yell at Austin. Fulton is in. He takes out Anderson and attacks Gallows. Austin and Fulton brawl with the Good Brothers. There was a cool wee segment during this. When they were kind of fighting outside, Fulton takes a boot from Gallows and it destroys the camera, and that ends the show. So I quite like that ending. But yeah, guys, 2.5 overall, because most matches were around that 2.5, middle of the road kind of show. Whether you kind of liked the Wrestle House stuff is what's going to really determine if you enjoyed Impact or not. The one thing that I wasn't too fond of the Wrestle House stuff, but I can get where people get it. I just hope they don't rip the ass out of it for the, like WWE has done with their fucking movie wrestling show matches shit, which is getting out of the fucking, which is just literally getting terrible now. But the fact that Impact got the same rating as Raw, and I would say Impact is a little bit more enjoyable than Raw, really shows WWE's hurting right now. Every big major company is hurting just now. And I really, really think WWE is struggling quite hard, and it's shown in kind of what's happening in the wrestling ring as well. They've not got that many people that can be there. And it's letting places like these thrive. Like, this could be one of the best things, for instance, one of the best things that's happened for NXT, AEW and Impact, because SmackDown week on week is terrible. Raw week on week is terrible. The one or two good segments on it. Same with SmackDown. Impact, AEW and NXT are all shows that I'm enjoying watching. When I'm giving them a 2.5, I'm being really critical of what they're doing. Raw and SmackDown I want to love, because I've known them since I was a kid, and I want to try and make them, I want to just give them the best rating I can. That's the difference between what's going on in these shows. And I really think these small guys, obviously Impact was TNA, everybody kind of loved TNA. Well, most people did. Most people just took a piss out of them. I know wrestling fans are still doing the same thing with Impact. They don't really take them serious. These guys are a player now. They're back in the game, and people need to realise that as well. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous there. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you here tomorrow for the Wednesday Night War review, NXT versus AEW. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. See you tomorrow.